So I decided it might be fun for me to take you on a behind the scenes look at how I create a video. From ideation all the way through to publishing on YouTube, and this is that video. So if you're interested, here is how I create a DefinitelyOwen video. My ideas for videos really can come from just about anywhere, but the thread that really connects them all is it's stuff I'm interested in. And that's why like this channel isn't a cooking channel or a fashion channel or a movie channel. It's like an amalgamation of a few things that really the only thing that you can know for sure watching a DefinitelyOwen video is this is something that has interested me. In this instance, the video I'm making is a top 5 favourite Pixar films video. The idea for this video doesn't have much of an interesting story behind it. I recently made a top 5 favourite Walt Disney World rides video and I really enjoyed making that, so I thought what else do I really enjoy and want to share my thoughts and feelings on, and that's how we came up with my top 5 favourite Pixar films. So moving on to the script. So the writing part of this video is probably the least visually interesting. I just write in Pages, which is the Apple equivalent to Word. Most of the videos I shoot where it's literally just me talking to camera, I will have scripted completely. It's mostly just because it saves me time in the shooting and editing stages, because there's not just hours of footage of me like thinking about what to say or saying the same thing a couple times, just thinking up different ways of saying it. I get all of that out of the way in the writing process so I can be more efficient when it comes to shooting and editing. For these top 5 videos I do, I will make the list of my top 5 and then basically just write it chronologically, starting with my 5th, and just write down the script as I go. So yeah, not too much interesting stuff for this. I was thinking about doing a time lapse here of me writing, but I don't think it's going to be very interesting, so I'll spare you that and we'll go straight on to the shoot, where there is a time lapse, just so you know. Okay, so I've just set up my shoot for this video and it's just my camera and 2 softboxes and then my nice flat wall behind me to use as a background. I'm just loading up the script on my iPad and then I'm going to get going. So the editing process, I've got all the footage moved to my hard drive and now I'm going to start editing. So here we are at the editing stage. I edit in Final Cut Pro X. When I started editing, I edited in iMovie and it felt like a natural jump to then move to Final Cut Pro, and I love it. I edit in Premiere Pro for work, but I absolutely love Final Cut Pro and wouldn't change it for the world. Apologies if you can hear my laptop in the background, it's obviously doing some rendering. So how do I edit a video? I will usually, with a video like this, because it's all just sort of one shot as it were, I'll move all my footage into the timeline and then do a quick bit of color correction and audio correction, which usually just means bumping up the saturation a little, doing a little mess around with the exposure as well, and then also sometimes I'll put in a LUT and a vignette. Then after that's done, I will then make them all into one clip and call it something like, yeah, Pixar Top 5 clip. And then from there, I'll basically just do a rough cut. So I'll go out and cut out anything that is either dead air or me flubbing a line or anything like that, and basically just get it down to a rough cut of here's the clips that I want to use. So there we go, that's all done. That's my rough cut in, and from there I basically just go through and fine tune and then also add in any graphics or text. For this, it was literally just the 5 movie posters and then the title of the video and also the names of each of the movies. So I'm going to do that now. That's what the timeline looks like with the graphics and the title in. Then finally, I'll go on and add in any music or sound effects I need, and I'm going to do that now. There we go, that's what the finished timeline looks like. I've put in some music and some other little sound effects and then also added a end screen at the end. That's pretty much how I make a video, and now I'm going to export it and then upload it to YouTube. So here we are, the video is uploaded and has gone live. I've made this thumbnail, which obviously just asks the question of the video. I've written the title and got my big description in. I've pulled basically the transcript, the script I wrote for this video, and put it in the description. I've added elements to my end screen, done my cards, sorted out all the metadata, and it is now up and live. So there you have it. That is the process for how I make a DefinitelyOwen video. I hope you found it interesting, and if you haven't had the chance yet, feel free to go have a look at the top 5 Pixar videos now that you've seen all the behind the scenes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.